Salut à toutes et à tous, aujourd'hui on se retrouve pour l'épisode 3 de Metal Gear Solid 4. Et voilà, bon, tout simplement, voilà, hein. Là, j'ai mis différemment, encore une fois, le micro. Parce que là, on entendait mes, vous l'avez entendu, hein, on entendait mes grosses respirations, sa mère. Et là, normalement, bah non, là, ça va plus être le cas au niveau des respirations, mais il était aussi un peu trop fort par moment. Et qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Alors, ce que je vais faire, c'est que, pour pas que ça... En fait, j'ai remarqué que quand ça crache, c'est parce que je suis inactif. Là, on va voir maintenant. Peut-être que là, ça va changer, ça va être différent. Je vais essayer de faire en sorte de toujours appuyer sur des boutons pour les cinématiques. Des œufs. Putain, cette musique. Qu'elle est en train de chantonner. C'est peut-être du morse. Peut-être qu'elle crée à l'aide. Donc celle qui fait les œufs là, celle qui parle, qui dit les chiffres au hasard là, c'est tout simplement... Ah bon, on va la voir maintenant je crois. Hein. C'est Sunny, c'est la fille de Olga, un personnage de Metal Gear Solid 2. Ah elle. Ah là, la v'là Olga.
Uncle Hal? The eggs? They're done.
Thank you, Sonny.
Snake?
So, back from the dead?
Sauf...
The sun being so flat.
Sorry. I'll dig in right away, Sonny. And would you make some for Snake, too?
Okay.
Hey, not for me, Sonny.
À un moment donné, bon, faut dire la vérité, à un moment donné. C'est vrai qu'ils ont l'air un peu mal cuits. Un peu mal au point aussi. On peut interagir avec les cinématiques.
A whole day.
Someone saved my life.
Yeah. Could have been Marilyn.
Je peux même me déplacer.
Don't worry. They're doing fine.
I could have got away.
You okay?
My body just seized up all of a sudden. This is normal. It's not my joints or muscles.
It looked like the PMC soldiers all went haywire en masse, too. I thought it might be a form of ADS, but I didn't detect any aberrations in the EM. You were lucky. Some of those guys' hearts stopped.
It's there.
Oh, il y a Rex.
It wasn't like my side. Otacon, did you see her?
No, but you're right. Naomi was there. I found traces of her DNA in that syringe you were holding.
So it wasn't Naomi. Why?
Ah, pourquoi pas?
Here, let me show you something. Right after it all happened, I got a video mail from Naomi. It was sent to my old address.
Here you go.
Thanks, Sonny. They're delicious.
But you haven't even eaten any.
Grown up. perhaps have to watch our caloric intake, you know.
Voilà, ça doit être ça.
Ah, but thank you.
Ah bah oui,
Look at this.
évidemment.
You're not watching your nicotine intake.
Sonny,
Un point pour elle, c'est vrai.
you really hurt her feelings.
Yeah. Why don't you teach her how to cook eggs then?
Oh, like I know how to cook. Hey, check this out.
Ils sont meilleurs pour pirater des programmes informatiques de ouf que...
No viruses. The voice print matches Naomi's, and I'm fairly confident the video isn't digitally synthesized either.
Snake, I'll make this quick.
Okay.
I'm in South America. I've been captured and forced to do research. It's Liquid. Liquid's goal is to seize control of SOP, the Sons of the Patriot system that controls the soldiers. To do that, he needs to analyze the nanomachine structure and find out how they communicate with one another. The nanomachines currently in use by militaries and PMCs are third generation. But their design is derived from that of first generation. And the basic technology is still the same.
First generation.
I was the one who created the first generation, a nanomachine colony, part of which was Foxdie. 9 years ago at Shadow Moses, I injected it into your body, Snake.
Ah bah oui.
The technology
Le Foxdie.
was incorporated, inherited really, by SOP. That's why Liquid has me helping him hijack the system, because I know how Foxdie works. Please, you must rescue me. Liquid's found a loophole he can use to get into the system.
Mhm.
Preparations for his insurrection are nearly complete. There's no time to waste. Snake, hurry.
Franchement, pas mal les bzaises, hein.
Naomi sent her location data in a separate file.
What the hell is that?
What the hell is
It's a
that?
type of encrypted data. Sonny decoded it for us. Remember now? This is data from the Soliton radar you used to shadow Moses.
Ah oui.
Guessing Naomi wants us to know the message truly is from her. Sending the map data in Soliton radar format. Pretty
Oui.
clever. And
Clever.
Ling's helping us out from Hawaii.
Ah, Mailing.
The data she sent was 4D sound data. I don't know how Soliton radar works, but all I had to do was change the audio data into video data. It was easy. This Naomi lady seems pretty cool.
It's Campbell.
Rien de drôle. Qu'est-ce que vous regardez? Qu'est-ce que vous rigolez? Bande de...
Snake, as you'll recall, following the Shadow Moses incident 9 years ago, Naomi was detained by the
Ah, c'est
authorities.
pour ça il faut jamais faire de... en visioconférence.
Arranged for her escape.
Yeah. I hear they added that to my rap sheet too.
I suspect it was actually Liquid. He must have taken her prisoner himself and forced her to do research at his facility in South America. Chances are, the location Naomi gave us is the site of Liquid's main base.
But there's no actual proof.
There's an ongoing skirmish between a new regime put into power by PMCs and a rebel army formed by remnants of the old one. The rebels have hired a small-scale local PMC of their own to stir things up. It's the quintessential example of a war economy market. The new regime is still in shambles, so it's really pure Ramamon, one of the PMCs under Outer Heaven control, that's calling the shots. You might say it's a perfect place for Liquid to make his hay.
Putain, c'est en...
Or it could be a trap.
true.
It's a trap.
Even so, the payoff would greatly aid our efforts.
I had Sonny trace the origin of Naomi's mail. The address is fake, but Sonny was able to track the message back through its proxies based on access date timestamps and data transfer volumes. Apparently, the message originated from a server in South America.
Pardon.
Colonel, where's Meryl?
I know she left the Middle East in pursuit of Liquid.
Liquid.
I'm sure our side is on to us by now. We can't chase that line too far.
Which leaves Naomi as our only lead.
I've secured you landing clearance at El Dorado International Airport. You'll be acting as a UN inspector.
South America. That's about 20 hours from here. Then what's the plan?
I'll arrange for them to get
The
you
plan?
before.
Dutch?
The location Naomi gave us, the PMC's base, is in a mountainous region surrounded by forests.
Encore la Belgique référencée là-dedans, avec l'ONU.
Closest possible to the PMC security perimeter. From there on, Snake, there'll be a solo.
Putain, t'as vu ça? Le son qui est à droite du casque. Un repas de qualité, contrairement aux omelettes là.
Thanks.
Who is she?
The rebels are still pitched in battle against the PMCs. The commotion should help you slip into the facility unnoticed.
20 hours until we land. Got it. I'll have a look at the documents. Maybe I'll even have a smoke while I still can.
Il faut fumer avant que la vie nous tue, hein. Avant que la vie nous fume. Excusez. Naomi, ok, oh bah, ça c'est vraiment une proposition que je ne peux pas refuser, sauvegarder. Ah ça je te le jure. Ah ça je peux te le dire. Je peux te le dire. Je peux te le dire. Alors maintenant, c'est quoi, encore cinématique ou est-ce que je dois encore cacher ma tête? Solid Sun, solide soleil. La 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 la. C'est tout ce que j'aurais à dire. Oh mon dieu, on est dans le noir. On est dans le dark. On est dans ta mère la salope. Et je ne rigole pas, ta maman est une
Are they involved in
Cut
all
off.
this?
The Patriots, you mean?
The data we got from Arsenal Gear was a load of crap. 12 founders who have all been dead
Oh, un
for
cochon d'Inde.
years. Give me a break. We know they exist
Ah.
today. If the purpose of this battlefield control system
C'est le
is to
décès.
control IDs, it fits in with their plans perfectly.
No, that is not Solid Snake.
Systems, and then using them to manipulate the economy and information flow. The Patriots.
Et para la bamba, Anaïs, me chupa la
The
pita.
Patriots are the embodiment of the war economy.
Everything that Solid has feared 5 years ago,
Oui.
it's all come to pass.
The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information.
Je suis bien d'accord avec eux, ça.
Opinion under complete control. Not even the UN can stand up to them.
Then Liquid's insurrection is against them.
Exactly. It would seem as though Liquid has taken up Big Boss's cause. An age of persistent universal warfare. A world where mercenaries are free from domination. In a sense, the Outer Heaven Big Boss invasion is already a living reality.
You mean the PMCs and their war business.
Right now, Liquid is a slave to the Patriots, forced to fight their proxy wars for them.
He must be dying to break free of their spell.
Beneath the surface, a new Cold War is brewing between Liquid and the Patriots over who will survive.
And no matter who wins, the world has no future. Until we
Ça,
stop,
on dirait qu'il est en train de niquer le sol un peu. Hein.
we'll never be free.
Snake, what we
C'est
call
aspirons qu'on y voit une coccinelle.
Kept in check by the war economy. Destroying the system means wiping out the information society, the end of modern civilization. Like it or not, we may have no choice but to protract the system.
Snake, here's what we know about the current battle. Rebel guerrilla units are advancing on the base of the government PMC troops. That base appears to be Liquid's safe house. According to Naomi's data, she's being held prisoner inside the compound.
C'est vrai. I know where. Je sais où.
That's where she is.
Assuming the data is correct. And one more thing.
What now?
The government PMC troops have been operating at high altitudes. We have reports that it's starting to upset the balance of the nanomachine control system.
Meaning?
Meaning the low blood oxygen content seems to have an effect on their nanomachines, giving them a slight edge in battle. Be careful.
Steer clear of altitude sickness. Got it.
Prisonnier de guerre. Ah. Ah oui, Docteur Octopus. Vamp. Donc là, c'était un méchant de Spider-Man Metal Gear Solid 2. Pourquoi est-ce que les flashbacks ils bug comme ça? Ah. C'est un peu gore, c'est rated R à mon avis. Ah 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 ah. Voilà, je rigole, c'est bon, t'es content là? Fils de... Ouais, le boss a un système de camo qui fait qu'il peut prendre n'importe quelle tête. N'importe quel visage. C'est pour ça qu'on a un snake avec des nibards en fait. Oui, mais c'était pour la bonne cause, ça. Encore la cicatrice de la balle dans sa tête.
More guerrillas will be coming to storm the safe house. He must be among their numbers. Sooner or later he will come. Don't let down your guard.
Mais non. Ah ouais. Ouais. Je ne peux pas rigoler sur commande. C'est bête toi quoi. Oh.
What the hell?
That was Vamp. I'm sure of it. I'll never forget that face.
Bah oui, il a buté sa sœur.
Soldiers with him. Is he involved in Liquid's plan?
We watched him die in Manhattan. Damn it, he won't leave us alone. Snake, could Vamp be immortal?
Not a chance. This is the real world, not some fantasy game.
Ah bah si.
I swear, the next time he shows up...
Not now, Otacon.
Right. I know. Snake, according to satellite imagery procured by Mei Ling, the facility where Naomi's being held is to the north, along a mountain road. I'm sending the location to your map.
Mei Ling? What's she up to these days?
Taking command of the Missouri, apparently.
The Missouri? That's a World War II battleship.
The museum contract in Hawaii expired some time ago. I hear it's now being used as a virtual training vessel.
No kidding.
Not for actual combat training, of course, but rather to get sailors used to seamanship on an analog vessel. Or so I hear. After the mess at Shadow Moses, Mei Ling kinda got put out to pasture.
Even so, making captain at her age, that's pretty impressive.
Rumor has it she caught the eye of some lecherous old admiral who got her promoted. She always did have a thing for older men.
Maybe
Je teste mes respirations.
fire after all.
Thinking of taking a little training on an analog vessel, Snake?
No. At this point, I've got no need for any more training.
Fair enough. Listen, Snake. When you get there, remember, the conflict between the PMCs and the rebels has nothing to do with your mission. There's no reason for you to get involved or take sides. That said, creating some sort of impact on the battlefield could produce better conditions for sneaking. The rebels are targeting the facility being used by the PMCs as a base. This is more or less the same spot where Naomi's being held. If you aid the rebels, they might get rid of some of the PMCs and help carve a path for you to sneak in.
That freak I just saw.
Un ordinateur Apple.
Was it using the same
Voilà
octo
aussi.
system as my suit?
Yeah?
I thought that technology was of your own design.
Actually, I kind of based it on some designs Sonny snagged off the net.
And the data came from...
DARPA?
So in other words, we're on equal ground technologically.
Sorry. I guess I should have told you.
And by the looks of things, they know I'm coming too.
Yeah, it could be a trap. Stay sharp.
It's a trap. Voilà. Et c'est parti. Mais avant ça, on sauvegarde. Bien sûr, on change pas les bonnes habitudes. Tu sais, quand on est actif et qu'on n'est pas inactif, ça change tout, hein. Bon. Du coup, eh ben, c'est parti. Hop. Attends, hein. Hop.
Hey, move along. Hey. Wake up.
Hop. Oh, non, réveille pas.
Get the weapons and let's move. We got company.
Ils ont pas tiré à me tirer dessus, hein. Je les ai sauvés.
We got company. We got a hostile.
Non, non, t'as rien vu. T'as rien vu. Ok. Bon, je les ai sauvés. J'ai sauvé les soldats qui étaient un peu en... qui étaient un peu poursuivis, etc., etc., etc. T'as capté mon frérot. Donc, ah, c'est bien, là, sur la map, on puisse voir les soldats et les énormes bites aussi, les énormes pénis. D'ailleurs, c'est quelque chose que j'aime beaucoup. Eh oui, les énormes pénis. Putain, ils sont en train de se fight de fou. Hop. Putain, ils sont pas très précis, hein. Très précis le viseur. C'est dommage. It's a little bit damage. Attends, il y a un ennemi ici. Ah ouais, là. Nope. There's nobody here. Ok, pour ça, du coup, il faut aller chercher Naomi. Et bon, bien sûr, je sais... Bon, je connais le jeu par cœur, mais assez très bien. Mais pas aussi bien que le 2, le 1, le 3... le 25. Je déconne. Il n'y a pas de Metal Gear Solid 25. C'était une blague. C'est une fausse rumeur d'ailleurs. Ouais, pas sûr de la vanne, de la boutade, mais bon. On fait ce qu'on peut, hein. Voilà. Je suis Astério. Un appel étrange.
Snake, there's someone I'd like you to
Ah
meet.
oui,
A member of the mission staff.
c'est Campbell.
Psychological counselor.
Psychological counselor.
A lot of soldiers can't handle the stress of battle, end up panicking. She'll be useful in helping you understand the mindset of both the PMC and rebel soldiers.
She.
Rosemary.
Where is she? C'est sa meuf qu'on voyait tout à l'heure du coup.
Nice to meet you, Snake.
This is Rosemary. She used to work as a data analyst at the Pentagon, but moved to combat support during the Big Shell incident.
Yeah. She was in charge of Jack's files, wasn't she?
After that, she studied psychology, and now she's a counselor with CSP, the Combat Stress Platoon.
Yeah, I hear psychological counseling's the hot field these days. Increased combat efficiency and productivity, all without ever picking up a gun.
I'll be acting as your personal counselor on this mission. Since the passing of the new millennium, one of the most important issues facing today's military is the mental care of its soldiers. I can also provide advice on soldier psychology from a threat assessment perspective. Contact me anytime. I'll be standing by here at home with Roy, but I'm on a different circuit. The frequency is 147.79.
Her advice will have a positive effect on your psych gauge. Survival on the battlefield depends on your psychological well-being. Lose your cool and your body stops doing what you tell it to. Even a veteran soldier like you.
I know. Mind, body, technique. Some things haven't changed with time.
When your psyche is running low, ask her for advice. It'll help keep you in peak condition and focused on the mission.
By the way, Colonel, isn't that your house?
Well, yes.
Then the woman you married, the one that Meryl was talking about.
It's Rosemary, yes. Didn't I tell you before?
News to me. What about Jack?
Jack.
Jack, from Foxhound. Codename Ryden. I seem to remember him being engaged to Rose.
Oh. We lost all trace of him.
Jack's gone. I used to work with the guy. He saved Sonny from the Patriots.
He disappeared soon after that.
What about you? Jack disappeared and you just moved in on Rose?
I was consoling her over her loss, and one thing just led to another.
She's young enough to be your daughter.
Yeah, lucky me, huh?
Now I see why Meryl was so disgusted.
Meryl said something about me.
Yeah, I believe her words were, "I'll never forgive that womanizing piece of shit."
I see.
Colonel, you knew she was our informant in the Middle East, didn't you? Was it you who put her up to it?
Yes. I used my connections in the army to get Meryl the job.
You wanted your daughter someplace where you could keep an eye on her.
Look, everybody involved in the incident at Shadow Moses either lost their job and status, or in the case of Meryl and Mei Ling, got brushed aside. Meryl wanted to make a comeback, a difference. We can't all be as strong as you, Snake. Some of us can't bear living like pariahs.
Since Shadow Moses, I've been branded a criminal.
I think of it as my own small way of making it up to my daughter. My own flesh and blood. In any case, call Rosemary if you ever need advice.
Ok, ça marche. Tout simplement, effectivement, c'était assez intéressant de voir que, effectivement, la meuf, celle qui était avant la meuf de Raiden dans le 2, eh ben, est en couple avec lui. Un peu attitude de pointeur, hein, on va pas se mentir, mais bon. C'est pas grave. Attends. Ouais, voilà. Ils s'en battent les couilles. Hop. Putain, on peut même plus recharger de cette façon là. Oh. Oh. Oh, j'aime ça, oui. Ah, 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 oui, j'aime ça, j'adore ça, oui, grosse gag. Hein? Qui m'a vu? Ah oui, c'est lui qui m'a vu. Hop. Hop. Et hop. Ok. Maintenant. Bon, j'ai décidé de tuer personne. Hein. Voilà, je sais pas. Je me dis que tuer, c'est pas bien. Et puis voilà. Hein, qu'est-ce que tu veux que je te dise d'autre, espèce de petite merde. Oh, excusez-moi. Je suis un petit peu violent. Hein. Le violentisme, c'est pas bien. Ne faites pas comme moi. Something there? No, there's nothing there. You fucking cunt. Hop. Et hop. Et que c'était ton imagination, espèce de con, va. Et puis c'est bon. Ok. Moi, j'aime pas les adultes vieux, là, qui ont quasiment 50 ans et qui veulent fréquenter des meufs de... Qui veulent fréquenter des meufs de... Qui ont limite... voilà, qu'ils avaient déjà limite 30 ans lorsque elles étaient même pas encore nées. Ah, atroce.
Who is this? Snake. That voice. There's an ambush ahead. Government and PMC troops. You could be shot from anywhere. Watch your surroundings. Look to the distance.
Is this Jack?
Jack is dead. Snake, I'm at your side.
Wait.
Il y a un gars avec la voix de Raiden qui nous, effectivement, qui est présent. En tout cas, qui est présent. Et on en saura plus tard. Hein, évidemment. La boîte à moustache. Alors, je veux pas porter l'œil encore une fois, hein, mais... Ça fait 33 minutes. Et il n'y a pas eu de crash, rien du tout. Va pas le réveiller, fils de... Hop. Attends, hop. Hop là. Ok. Là, pour le moment, la voie est libre. Parce que, rappelle que les points qu'on voit sur la carte... Ah, mais on voit pas la carte. Les points qu'on voit sur la carte ici, eh ben, ça veut dire qu'il y a des ennemis. Et voilà. Voilà. Moi, je veux faire les choses bien. Mais d'où est-ce qu'on m'a vu? D'où est-ce qu'on m'a vu? Hein? Ah. Et voilà. Ni vu ni connu. Hop. C'est une singerie, ça. Il y a une guerre entre les deux, mais bon, écoute, moi, je sais pas qui est gentil et qui est méchant, donc moi, I don't take any risk. Il y a une guerre civile. Alors. Merci, une nouvelle arme, ça c'est sympa. C'est sympathique de votre part. Ils sont en train de me viser moi. Oh, c'est vrai que ça change par rapport aux autres MGS. Où là, il y a... Où là, on est vraiment en pleine guerre. On est au milieu de deux guerres, on a l'impression. Hop. Hop. Hop là. Ok pour ça. Voilà, c'est bien. C'est ce que je voulais faire. Certainement quelqu'un qui voudra... Voilà. Et oh, pourquoi le monde s'acharne? Voilà, c'est bien. C'est bien gamin. Non, il n'y a pas de nouveau ennemi, il n'y a rien. Rien de tout ça. Attends, parce que là, il y a des ennemis qui arrivent. C'est ça, voilà. Casse-toi de la fils de... Hop. Ok, pour ça. Et. Ok. Ah. Ok. Ah, ils me veulent rien. Hein, ils veulent pas ils me veulent pas du mal. Ok. Ok, let's go. Oh, 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 quoi? Attends. Eh, c'est parce que tu crois, mon frérot, hein? Ah, le camion de Drebin. Ah, il est censé être camouflé, mais il est pas très bien camouflé. Hein. Mais c'est ta. Bien qui est camouflé. Pause clope. Ou pas. Je sais pas si c'est très bon pour un singe de fumer de la clope. Je t'avoue que j'ai des doutes. Je t'avoue avoir des doutes.
Come on, hop in. It's getting rough out there. I don't think so.
Ouais. Tu peux boire du soda, tu peux boire du coca, mais la clope, on va pas exagérer.
We meet again. You've been following me. You seem like an interesting guy, so I decided to check you out. Sit down.
Non, c'est compréhensible, je te pardonne.
You out there in the intel community, especially
Ah, ma main.
in the CIA.
Putain, j'ai mal à la main droite.
You know those nanomachines I injected you with back in the Middle East? They let me track your location.
Ah, d'accord. Le browser, il me traque.
Figures. The B&Bs are here. Things are about to get hairy. B&Bs. You never
Ah.
heard of them?
Le planeur Fortnite.
They're Beauty and the Beast. Together they call the B&B Corps. They're a squad of enhanced female soldiers belong to the PMCs. Anytime there's a mess that needs cleaning up,
En plus, je blague même pas quand je dis le planeur Fortnite. Hein.
that's a female. Probably freelancers hired by the PMCs. They're run out of a separate parent organization. Guess it's time for good old Drebin to let you in on a few things. Ever since you showed up in the Middle East, the B&B Corps has got orders to kill. Their #1 priority is to eliminate some guy on site. A guy named Solid Snake. But from where I'm sitting, Old Snake seems a little more appropriate.
Effectivement.
Cheer up. That's the bad news. Word on the street says that beneath those ugly-ass suits, the B&Bs are real babes. Drop dead gorgeous. They also say each one of them's been traumatized by war. Badly. They weren't even soldiers to begin with, you know. More like victims of war. They suffered shell shock on the battlefield. Post-traumatic. Damaged their minds pretty much beyond repair. So the only way they could cope with the reality of battle was to become war machines themselves. The remnants of their human side are buried deep within. The beast.
Mr Beast, il a dit.
Or transforms the snake into beasts.
Ah ça.
Shell, something human survives. A fragile, scarred heart.
Oui. Il y a un cœur derrière cet homme qui tue des gens.
It's like the yolk of an egg.
Pas ceux de Sony en tout cas.
Their natural flesh and blood bodies can't survive in the open
Par rapport aux œufs.
minutes. They've been convinced
La boîte à moustache.
killing Snake, their minds will be cleansed. They think it's gonna free them from all the pain, and all the fury, and all the sorrow. Which makes
Encore des références aux anciens méchants.
success.
Fury et The Sorrow. Si vous avez regardé mon let's play sur Metal Gear Solid 3.
B&Bs have been identified so far.
Même si pour le moment c'est un flop ce let's play.
There's also Laughing Octopus, a master of mimicry, and Crying Wolf. She rolls up 4 legs. And finally, the mistress of mind control, Screaming
Ouais.
Mantis.
Ouais.
Mantis? Yeah, there used to be a guy by that name in the U.S. military. A Russian psychic. He could control people's minds. I guess she inherited the title. She keeps the other B&B's minds in check with her powers. Octopus, Raven, Wolf, Mantis. You got it. They're the snake hound unit. They've got you in their sights.
Snake Hunt.
I'd hate to be in your shoes.
Que des références aux méchants du 1. Ouais.
I thought no one was supposed to be able to hack into the system. Are you with the Patriots? No, sir. I ain't no lale-lule.
La lilo lelo.
I mean, I know Patriot. You could say Patriot. I guess that means you're clean, right? The nanomachines I got in me are different from the military kind. No speech restrictions for me. The hell are these Patriots? Are they human? Not anymore, they ain't. They're the law of this world, created over the course of history. They're what holds this world together, keeps this whole mess in check. The Patriots are America, the world's greatest military power. They are the war economy, which makes you and me just cogs in a much grander schematic. I mean, someone obviously had to start the whole thing at the beginning, but now their law has taken on a life of its own. Life of its own? Yep. The country, the war economy, ain't run by people. It's run by the system. No need for high-level decision-making authority. It's all handled by a massive, yet simple information processing system. An AI. It works just like
ChatGPT.
the law.
Une IA.
The world's a much simpler place than most folks realize.
Oh Jason!
Every aspect of the Patriot system is closely
Vous avez entendu quelque chose?
peripheral AIs and the core AI that ties them all together. The SOP system is one part of that. It's all backed up by a foolproof control system. So not even yours truly can sneak inside the Patriots' AIs. What if, hypothetically, someone found a way? If they could fool the IDS. I guess they could use it as a haven to lay low. Haven? You know, like a tax haven. In the internet society, we have net havens, data havens. A haven is someplace where social conventions and the rules of the net don't apply. Back in the 20th century, the super rich would open bank accounts in countries without income tax laws. Not a bad way to evade paying taxes. Now we've got us a society where everybody's DNA and personal info is totally controlled by the nanomachines inside their bodies. Won't be long before people start using havens to escape from ID control. I guess you could say my gun laundering kind of borrows from the haven concept, after a fashion. Even so, good luck finding a way to access the Patriots' AIs from the outside. It's absolutely impossible. No chance in hell. Like I said, there's no breaking into those AIs from the outside.
sure there's no way?
Do you know the way?
I'm just a gun lord. Only reason I'm interested in you is because you start a lot of fires.
Des feux de camp ou...
All right then. You need me? Just give me a ring.
Call me if you need me. Non,
Go on. Get your ass back inside. Now. I have you.
c'est intéressant, de fou. Les petits amis, les petits amis, les petits amis, les petits amis, les petits amis. J'ai quelque chose à vous annoncer, mais attendez, avant ça, avant de parler. Hop, voilà. J'ai quelque chose à vous annoncer, voilà, je m'en bats les couilles, je le dis maintenant. Bah, on va très prochainement, dans 1 minute, 2 minutes, on va battre le record. On va battre le record tout simplement de nombre d'heures, de nombre de minutes, sans que ça crache. Parce que j'étais resté 48 minutes sans que ça crache. Et là, ça va faire... Là, on est à 48 minutes, près quasiment. Et tu me suces la bite. Quoi? Hein? Quoi? Déjà, est-ce que j'ai quelque chose de nouveau ici? Non, au niveau du visage, j'ai rien encore. C'est quoi ces voix, là? Oh! C'est quoi ces voix de Gaulmont, là? Customisées. Eh ben, j'aimerais bien mettre un silencieux, oui, tout à fait. Hop. Hop là. Et voilà. Hop. Non, désolé, mais parce que... En fait, j'ai envie de... J'aime bien tuer des gens, en fait, hein. Mais nique ta mère. Il faut combien de balles pour mourir? Mais c'est une singerie, ça. 1 milliard de balles, frère. Jacques, frère, Jacques. T'as capté la ref ou pas? C'est une singerie, ça, quand même. C'est une grosse bite, une grosse singerie. Imagine si c'était une grosse bite, c'est juste... Et même, je pense vraiment que le fait... Voilà, on a battu le record. Bon, c'est pas 49 minutes pour vous, normalement. Mais pour moi, oui.
Can you hear me? This is Jack, isn't it? I am Raiden. Jack is no more.
Where are you now?
I'm right beside you.
Raiden, where have you been all this time? What have you been doing?
Finding something. For someone.
Finding what?
The corpse. Of Big Boss.
What?
I was asked to do this in exchange for Sonny's location.
Liquid?
No. The leader of a small resistance group. Her followers call her Matka Pluku.
Vodka Pluko. Big Mama.
We'll finish this later. I'll follow your trail and catch up with you.
Wait, what about Big Boss's body?
It's with her now.
Her?
Her?
What's going on, Snake?
Rose, I just got a call from Raiden. It sounds like he's close by.
Jack?
Yeah,
Did he seem okay?
yeah, as far as I could tell from his voice.
Really? Oh, that's great. Snake, I have a favor to ask.
What?
Don't let him know I'm involved in this operation, okay? I think it would be best to just leave him alone for now.
What happened between you and Jack?
After the Big Shell incident, he became unstable. Memories began to resurface from his childhood when he fought for Solidus in the Liberian Civil War. And in the midst of all of that, the baby we had together, it hadn't even been born yet. Jack slowly stopped coming home. And when he did, he'd be dead drunk, sometimes covered in cuts and bruises. Roy was worried. He was Jack's commanding officer. But Jack just avoided him. I was all alone. And Roy was so kind to me. He's the one who encouraged me to become a counselor. I know it sounds like I'm making excuses, but I needed to get over it. To move on with my life. I'm worried about him, of course, but I'm also afraid of him.
All right. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Thank you, Snake.
Voilà, tout simplement. Hein? Soap! Non, non, il est... non, je déconne. Non, on va encore me traiter de misogyne. Non, bah oui, il a été rongé par la bataille, les souvenirs. Vous voyez, c'est vrai qu'il y avait les souvenirs qui étaient revenus dans Metal Gear Solid 2 à la fin. Rappelons-nous! Rappelons-nous! Pénis! Eh oui, quand je dis pénis, je le dis pas, je le dis sincèrement. Pénis. Ah, j'entends du bruit. Ah oui, oui. Donc on est bien d'accord, on est potes, hein. Voilà, on est potes. Oui, oui, je vais vous aider, t'inquiète. Ok. Il faut passer outre ce tank. Hop. Ok, attends. Alors, attends. Je suis Kirby 54. Ah putain, mais les ennemis derrière moi aussi. Ouais. Non. Non. Nope. Nope. Ah, j'ai pas de ration, fils de... On peut passer par là. Sinon... Ok. Ouais. Je peux pas acheter des rations. Putain... Fils de... Attends, ce que je vais faire, c'est que je vais récupérer un peu de vie. J'en ai besoin. J'ai besoin de vie. Il en faut juste un tout petit peu. Just a little bit. Yeah. Bon. Allez, on va dire que là, c'est bien. Allez, hop. Hop là. Just fucking die. Oh. Non. Oh oui, oh. Oh oui, oh. Oh oui. Oh, fils de... Ouais, c'est ça. Allez, casse. Putain. Ah, merde. Oui, c'est bon. Ok. I found the way. J'ai trouvé le chemin. Oh, le chemin de quoi? Oh, le chemin du zizi, ouais. Ok, bon. Sauvegarde. Ah non, mais je le dis, hein. Ah, moi je suis désolé, voilà, moi je sauvegarde à chaque fois. Il va être un peu plus long que les 2 premiers épisodes, cet épisode-là. Eux sont gentils, on est d'accord. Mais qu'est-ce que je fais ici? Qu'est-ce que tu veux que je... Hop là. Et qu'est-ce que je fais ici? Qu'est-ce que tu fais ici? Je sais ce que je veux, espèce d'enfoiré de tes morts. Hop. Les autres avec les bérets rouges. Ce sont mes amis. They are my friends. Don't touch them. Ouais. Encore une fois, les agriculteurs. Putain, je vais me faire buter. Mais frère, putain, le stress. Ok. Ouais. Attends, parce qu'il faut que je me prenne un coup de seringue, en fait. Il faut que je me prenne un coup de seringue. Attends. Normalement, je l'ai à la seringue, hein. On est d'accord. Ah, je l'ai pas encore, fils d'air. Et du coup, c'est quoi ça, du regain? Je sais pas c'est quoi, du coup. Oh! Let's go! J'ai récupéré ma vie! Ah, c'est ça le regain, du coup. Putain, j'avais jamais vu, j'avais jamais utilisé ça, du moins. Je sais où se trouve. Je sais où il faut aller, ne vous inquiétez pas. I know where to go. Oui, t'inquiète pas, je sais où elle est. Il faut aller dans cette maison, déjà. En fait, s'il me vise moi en priorité, c'est parce que je suis la priorité, justement. Ok. Maintenant. We need to go upstairs. Il faut aller en haut. Non, il faut aller en haut. Il faut aller dans... Non. Non. Ok, on est de retour dans la maison. Et là, cette fois-ci, je vais pas me faire baiser comme je me suis fait baiser, là. Allez, oh. Voilà, crève, fils de... Ok, donc maintenant... Il faut aller dans la chambre ou à l'extérieur, je sais plus. Ouais, faut aller ici. Ou pas. Ah si, ici. Et, il faut aller ici. Hop là. Et voilà. Et ici. Voilà, tout simplement. Yamete kurasai. Voilà, tout simplement. Hop, des clés morts, c'est très intéressant ça. That is very interesting. Comme dirait ta grand-mère. Pourquoi je regarde mon gameplay là-dessus, je sais pas. Ok, bon. Et here we are. Donc du coup, ça se trouve ici. Et maintenant, va se déclencher normalement une cinématique automatique Meng. Et oui, car j'aime les petits enfants. Non, je déconne. What a thrill. Des plantes. Here she is. Elle est là. FPS? Ah mais t'es gars avec une vue FPS comme ça, ce serait bien. Ce serait pas mal. C'est marrant. En vrai, les mouvements sont rigolos. Bah, qui tu veux que ce soit, fils de... C'est du LSD? C'est quoi ça? Oh! Serpent.
I knew you'd come.
Pas mal les bzaises.
You and I, neither of us can escape our fate. I haven't seen you since Shadow Moses. How long? 10 years?
Évidemment.
And Dr. Emmerich, is he with you?
Why?
I thought he'd be the only one able to open the mail I sent. Not many people could recognize 4D sound data in a soliton radar file. How is the good doctor?
Otacon's fine. He's the same as ever.
Otacon? I see.
Who were you just talking to?
Oh,
Liquid. Although I suppose he's really Ocelot, from a medical standpoint.
I thought he was here.
He's not, at the moment.
Where are all the guards?
They know I won't escape. I'm powerless to resist. I've no choice but to cooperate.
Naomi, what happened in the Middle East?
What you saw was the soldiers' emotions run amok.
Another product of the system.
You don't trust me?
Not sure yet.
And if I answer your question,
Let's hear it first.
Liquid. We thought the SOP was an ID control system designed primarily to maintain order and control in battle. And we were right. But only partially. SOP had another function. To control people's senses.
stuff.
Machines inside soldiers' bodies adapt to different conditions, promoting the release of neurotransmitters, hormones, and stimulants, giving them an edge in battle. They can create an artificial combat high by releasing endorphins at the same time a soldier kills an enemy. Or they can suppress hormones to neutralize the soldier's emotions, prevent them from panicking or engaging in friendly fire, needless massacres. It's all controlled by the system's core AI. It controls the soldier's pain, emotion, and senses. In other words, the essence of his being. The skyrocketing demands of the war economy have fueled the demand for more soldiers and more fighting. This in turn led to the development of technologies to rapidly improve their capabilities and control that.
Pour les rageux, ça.
Steady supply of battle-optimized soldiers at a minimal cost. But you, of all people, must understand, Snake, that unlike combat technique, a soldier's senses can't be taught. They must be earned through experience.
Does this have something to do with that test of yours?
The goal was to release the soldiers' nanomachines from the system. But we didn't know about the mental control.
And the nanomachines went berserk.
No. Our test was a success. At least, confirmed our hypothesis at the time. Just as we predicted, the nanomachines stopped functioning, and the PMC soldiers were freed from the grips of the system. But the moment the system stopped, all the pain and fury and sorrow, all the trauma and stress, all the hatred, regret, guilt, all the sensations that had been suppressed were unleashed within their hearts. Their memories, like their senses, weren't erased. Each enemy soldier they killed, each lost comrade, each threat of violence against the innocent, every act of war they'd committed was etched firmly in their hearts. In suppressing the user's mind, the nanomachines exact a heavy burden on his heart. The user's body rejects the nanomachines. This reaction must then be suppressed with drugs. Before the user knows it, his mind is in complete shambles.
Bien sûr. Ah, ils l'ont mal autographié.
SOP has taken it even further and applied it to living human beings. The sins of war these soldiers carried inside them return to assault them in the form of unimaginable shell shock. The meaning and the system may have changed. The battlefield hasn't. Until that point, war was like a game to them.
Ah.
And then suddenly, reality came crashing down. Ordinarily, our hearts are hardened through experience. Even the most grizzled veterans live with an inescapable guilt they've had to overcome bit by bit through the years. And even then, it never truly goes away. For a mind lacking that essential experience, it was simply too much to bear.
Putain. N'importe quoi.
But what about me? I've never been under the system's control.
That's why I want to examine your body.
Oh.
You need to know
Position
too.
sexuelle. Elle veut voir son énorme bite.
All right, Snake. Undress.
Bon, c'est vrai. C'est vrai qu'on a respecté le quota, hein. On parle, et après on baise.
What's gotten into you? Hurry up.
Et puis je t'en qu'on baise. Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Oh my god.
Elle est choquée de voir notre énorme bite.
Snake.
Drake? Ah non. Ah ouais. Oh bon, il a un corps de vieux quoi. S'il a une tête de vieux, forcément qu'il a un corps de vieux. T'es bête ou quoi?
All right, let's just get this over with.
Yes,
Yes
of
sir.
course. I'm sorry.
Don't cry. Ah, elle a vraiment le corps de mon grand-père. Mais non, il est pas aussi musclé que ça. Vous allez me dire...
Snake, do you remember what I told you in my video mail?
Ouais.
About the first generation of nanomachines?
The ones you stuck me with at Moses.
Yes. The nanomachines are recharged by your body heat. They won't stop functioning until they're all extracted. Or until you do. Most of them were lost through bleeding and excretion, but around 30% still remain inside your body, attached to your cells, not finished yet. The first generation were never ID registered, so they don't react in the same way as the SOP nanomachines. Ready? But they may be interfering with your body, and with your heart.
So, does the aging have something to do with Fox die too?
No. Your telomeres were intentionally set up to be short, regardless of the age of the original. One of the genes that inhibit reproduction and aging, the clotho gene, was intentionally mutated as
C'est
well.
quoi ça, frère?
But more importantly, your chromosomes, like liquids, were provided with terminator genes to prevent them from making copies.
Why?
Your clones created for one purpose, war. And so, in order to prevent you from being abused by clients or stolen by the enemy,
Alors oui,
they shortened
le
your
jeu a craché,
lifespan
du coup là
and
j'ai
removed your
pris une
ability
vidéo
to
sur YouTube
reproduce.
qui fait le film en entier.
It was a safety device to ensure that the seed of Big Boss didn't end
J'ai
up in
l'impression
the
que le gars a
hands
un
of
peu
others.
abrégé, celui qui a fait le montage.
The reason you're aging so rapidly isn't because of
C'est
disease,
pour ça que la qualité est aussi nulle.
faulty research, or
Aussi.
fox die.
Ciseaux ou quoi?
It's how you were
Lol.
born. It's your natural lifespan.
Eh ben voilà.
The truth, Naomi. How long is my body gonna hold out?
Your cells, blood, organs, nerves, skeletal system, muscle tissue. Every part of your body is aging rapidly. An ordinary man wouldn't even be standing by now. Snake, the only thing keeping you together is the strength of your will.
How long do I have?
Qu'est-ce que ça va te changer de savoir ça?
Half a year.
On est passé d'un peu plus d'un an à 6 mois.
Don't.
Fume avant que la vie te fume. T'as bien raison. Ah,
Snake.
une petite pipe? Ah non,
There's something I have to tell you.
n'importe quoi.
Now what?
You and I both know your body is approaching its limit. But when I said half a year, I wasn't talking about your lifespan.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Pa-pa-la-pa.
We can't get rid of the fox dye in your body completely. At this point, it's circulating within you like a normal virus.
Yeah, so?
Listen to me. Fox dye only kills its victims when the infected person's genetic code fully matches the genetic sequence programmed into the virus's receptors. In other words, it only attacks targets with specific genes.
I know. That's what killed the AT president. And Liquid.
Yes. And at the same time, it's set up to protect those not designated as targets from the virus's harmful effects. Here. I'll show you.
Montrer quoi?
The receptors on the fox dye inside your body are breaking down. The rapid aging process is changing the environment within your body. As a result, the virus is starting to mutate. The viruses on the left are fox dye in its original form. The ones on the right I took from your body. They're already mutated. The receptors, they're wearing down.
Meaning?
This mutated version of fox dye could activate even if the infected person's genetic pattern doesn't perfectly match the receptors. Which means the virus is becoming indiscriminate about what type of target it kills. Ever since Shadow Moses, fox dye has been breeding continuously in the nanomachine colony inside your body and dispersing into the air. But there are no more targets to attack, so there haven't been any more outbreaks. However, if the receptors continue to wear down, it'll become a killer virus that attacks untold numbers of victims.
What if we kill them all? Remove them from the body?
There are no antibodies either. I don't know what percentage of the receptors have to break down, or how many people will be targeted when that happens. But what is certain is that people will begin to catch fox dye through airborne transmission. It'll start with those closest to you. Then, one by one, they'll lose their lives. The part of the virus that distinguishes between individuals will start to break down in about...
Half a year.
No. 3 months at the most.
3 months?
Ah, on divise par deux à chaque
Ironic,
fois.
isn't it? You've spent your entire life saving the world from Metal Gear, from nuclear annihilation. And now, you're becoming a doomsday device yourself. I can't predict exactly how devastating the epidemic will be. Whether just 1% of the human race could unlock the broken receptors, or whether we all can. In either case, 3 months from now, you'll be a walking biological weapon. If it were up to me, you'd be quarantined already.
It's not over yet.
I know. still have a job to do. You have 3 months. Still enough time to think once all of this is done with.
And if I choose death first, will that stop Foxdie from spreading?
When the host dies, the virus dies with it.
Comme Venom. C'est mieux de mourir d'un cancer des poumons, c'est vrai. Fils de...
Snake, tell me one more thing.
One more thing. Ah non, c'est pas ça.
Have you been to a hospital lately?
Yeah,
While you were there, did they give you an injection?
don't they always?
Take a look at this. These came out of your body as well. It's a new strain of Foxdie, one I've never seen. Someone must have put them in you recently. Do you have any idea who?
Him.
C'est
The new
Draben.
Foxdie strain is starting to multiply rapidly.
What's in it?
I can't say for sure. I'll need to do some more tests. Here, take this. It contains the same substance the soldiers' nanomachines secrete inside their bodies. It's a drug that inhibits the nanomachines' ability to regulate the senses. The nanomachines inside the body malfunction when the system interferes with them. It triggers a reaction in the body, which is why you're having the seizures. Give yourself a shot whenever they get bad. It's potent, so use it sparingly, unless you want to end up an invalid. It may restore your psyche for a short while, but use it too often and the amount restored will start to decrease.
Et maintenant on a les seringues. Let's go.
I've been a fool. I let myself drown in my nanomachines, and now I'm trapped by them.
You said yourself we mustn't allow ourselves to be chained to fate.
I can't slip free.
Then I'll free us both. Where's Liquid?
I can't tell you yet. Not until you free me.
Do you even know?
Liquid left here last night.
Where was he headed?
Those are my terms. I can't leave this place of my own will.
What are you talking about?
I'm being... watched. Liquid has altered his plan. Removing the system will only cause his army to collapse from within. So he's chosen to seize control instead. Liquid's objective is to hijack the SOP system. He'll use it to create the ultimate army of perfect soldiers and launch his insurrection against the Patriots. There's a name for his new plan. He calls it Guns of the Patriots.
Guns of the Patriots.
C'est le titre du jeu.
This place isn't safe. Come with us. This way.
Il casse les couilles. boss. Oh, ça rigole. Oh, c'est Joker ou quoi? Putain. Ok, alors voilà, ce qui vient de se passer, c'est que le jeu a craché. Et que du coup j'ai pris une vidéo YouTube parce que j'avais la flemme de me rattraper les cinématiques. Donc j'ai réagi en même temps que regarder le gars. Merci au gars qui l'a fait d'ailleurs. Et là maintenant il faut capturer, enfin il faut trouver les différents monsieur méchants qui sont par ici. Voilà, tout simplement. Tout simplement, man. Ah oui, bah oui, c'est marqué sur la map, c'est vrai. Oh! Passe-toi de là, frère! Tape pas dans le mur, gros! Attends, le stress. Attends, je sais comment gérer le stress parce que maintenant on a obtenu la seringue! Et voilà, frère! Qu'est-ce que tu dis de ça, mon frérot? Let's go, mon frérot! Putain, mais... Ok. Non, pas de grenade. No more grenade. J'ai des nouilles, j'ai vu. Voilà, une nouille. J'espère que tu es content, Stéphano. Oh, viens ici, frère. Allez, go! Oui, maintenant je peux remettre ça. Le solid eye, comme disent les jeunes. Monsieur l'arbitre. Je me suis plus sur FIFA. Allez! Le son du jeu est plus fort, mais dès le prochain épisode, là, ce sera réglé définitivement. Je vais utiliser la prochaine solution, c'est la meilleure. Et oui, les petits amis. Oui! Je sais pas pourquoi je gueule. Snake! On devrait entendre. Voilà! Voilà! Pardon. J'ai pas voulu crier. C'était pas fait exprès. C'est vrai. Et les gens aussi, ils ont la boîte à moustache. Ah bon? Là, je rigole pas, c'est là. Ok. Nanomachine. Rattrapage miraculeux de ma part. Oh, j'ai un regain. Fils de... Non. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ah, il est là. Hop. Des fois, il y a des illusions, genre. On se fait passer pour d'autres personnes. Des fois, voilà, il y a des tricks, comme disent les jeunes. Hello. Allez. Sors de ta cachette. Alors ça, c'est pas gentil, mais du tout. Alors ça, mais c'est pas gentil du tout, quoi. Je veux dire, tu vois, par exemple, je trouve que ce serait plus gentil, par exemple, pourquoi pas de, par exemple, d'être amis et de, je sais pas, voilà, bon, bref, ce serait plus gentil, par exemple, d'être, ah, elle est là, tu vois. Ça, il faut pas y aller à le moment. Ah, j'avoue, je crie un peu fort. Allez! Par la fenêtre maintenant, je parie. Ah, non, non. Ah, he's dead. The bee! Oh, le Bowser, il a truc. Il sait plus. Ok. Maintenant. C'est quoi ce bruit qui de fond là? Ah, qu'est-ce qui vient de se passer? Je sais pas. Ah mais t'inquiète pas, je sais. Putain, c'est les câbles? Putain. Et vas-y, c'est tout, elle est trop maligne. Du regain, mais c'est tout ce qui me reste, hein. Vas-y, c'est tout. Ah, putain, c'est qui meurt, hein, frère. C'est tout ce qui meurt, ça. Oh. Eh, mais c'est une dinguerie. Là. Non. Allez là. Ok. Ok, les frères. Ok. Ah, d'ailleurs, j'ai oublié de sauvegarder. Je suis un grand malade, moi. Et je suis un grand malade, moi. Je suis un malade, les frères. Wow. Ok. C'est ça le... Non. Ah oui, des genres de grenades comme ça, pourquoi pas. Pourquoi pas, après tout. Ah bah tiens, c'est Otakon qui est là-bas. Oh, de... Bah quoi de quoi oh. Il a augmenté de taille ou quoi, le frérot? Allez. Ok. Maintenant. Ah, par la fenêtre. Ah non. Comme ça. Oh bah tiens, un cadavre. Bizarre. Ah. Dinguerie, ça. Voilà, un cadavre. Ok. Ah, je dois trouver des rations. Ah, c'était Naomi en fait. Ah oui. Oui, je l'avais remarqué, frère. Frère Jacques, frère Jacques. Allez. Putain. Bon, bah on va acheter des munitions. Hein. On va acheter des munitions. Ah putain, je l'ai bientôt battu. Let's go. Comme dirait J-Snake. Ça doit être ça. Ah. Non. Ok. Ok, ok, ok. Ok, j'ai perdu. Ou pas? Ah non, c'est bon. Mais quoi? Mais va baiser ta mère! Attends, j'avais toute ma vie. Et rien qu'avec ça, il m'a enlevé toute ma vie. Je vais péter un plomb, moi. Allez, allez, oui. Non, c'est une blague. Voilà. Oui. Oh. Putain, ah oui. Vraiment, mais casser les couilles, quoi. C'est une singerie. Bon. Le son du jeu est peut-être un peu trop fort par rapport à ma voix, mais je réglerai ça dans le prochain épisode.
I am an octopus.
Ouais, ouais.
An eight-legged beast.
C'est intéressant.
These tentacles are beyond my control. Their will is the will of the battlefield.
Allez, jette ton encre. Elle m'a cassé les couilles aujourd'hui.
Funny. So funny. It's all so funny.
Pas mal les 16.
No.
Encore une fois.
It's not funny. Nothing.
Bon, bref. C'était juste ça, et puis là, il faut la buter vite fait. Donc, y a rien de drôle. Y a rien de drôle. À la limite, là, quand on voit là où on en est, j'ai l'impression que... Ouais. Hop. Ok. Ok. Les crêpes maintenant. Voilà. Position fœtus. Casse-toi de là. Et le face camo. Voilà. Qui va compléter notre costume. Et ça va être pratique, ça.
Yo, Snake, looking good today.
Driven. What do you want?
That's cold, man. And here I was about to tell my very best customer about face camo.
Face camo?
That camo skull cap you just picked up from Tentacle's shell. It utilizes the same kind of technology as your octo camo suit. Using the two together can get you even better results. I'd hang on to it if I was you.
Doesn't fit. It's not my size or shape.
Yeah, looks like it could use a bit of tailoring before you can sport it. Not my line of work, but... Ain't you got a buddy who specializes in that kind of thing?
Somebody's done their homework.
Hey, it's my job.
Is that the real reason you injected me with those nanomachines? To spy on me?
I prefer the term customer data management myself.
Raccourci.
Relax. It's strictly confidential. I ain't gonna share it with anybody.
Then what did you mix a virus in with the nanomachines for?
Virus?
A certain virus was detected in my body. Are you saying it wasn't in the nanomachines you injected?
Look, you do know there are other folks who could have done this to you. And besides, what would I gain from infecting you? Better for me that you're out there kicking ass on the battlefield. I was watching you, Snake. You're a real piece of work. Never thought I'd meet the man who could take down Laughing Octopus single-handedly. She just kept on laughing. Now why do you suppose that is?
Something in her past.
You got it. She's from a village in Scandinavia. Little seaside hamlet known to all the locals as the Devil's Village. Place wasn't known for devils, though. It was known for octopus. See, this was one of the few places in Europe where they ate octopus customarily. Anyway, there's this cult of crazies who for some reason hate the village with a passion. Then, when she was just a teenager, things get bad. These nutcases get their hands on some weapons and attack the village. Overnight, her sleepy little fishing town becomes a war zone. They round up all the villagers and execute them one by one. Except for that girl. They had something else planned for her. Something a whole lot worse than dying. Calling her the Devil's Child, they forced her to do the kind of thing you'd expect from one of Lucifer's own. After they made her torture her family and friends, they made her kill them. The whole time they were forcing her to laugh, howl like some sort of demon. Like she was enjoying it. What was she gonna do? Say no? They'd kill her too. So she let fear take control and did exactly as they told her. She butchered the bodies of the ones she loved and laughed while she did it. And as she bathed in their blood, it gradually turned from deep red to jet black. To her, it looked like the ink of an octopus. The experience scarred her deep. Ever since then, she hasn't stopped laughing. Only, that ain't really laughter.
Why are you telling me this? You expect me to feel sorry for her?
Nah. I know you got no room for that stuff in your world. And besides, this is war. Right? In a way, though, I guess it was the right thing to do.
What was?
Fighting you cleansed her mind. All right, enough chit-chat. There's other beasts out there in them woods. Watch your back.
Ça, c'est très bien dit, ça. Le face camo que j'ai obtenu. Let's go. Voilà. Ok. On sort dehors. Mais attends. C'est quelque chose que je n'ai jamais fait de ma vie, ça, sortir dehors. À ce qui paraît, c'est pas mal. des traces de pas, footsteps. Putain, waouh, combien de temps il dure cet épisode? C'est une singerie. Et ça se trouve, je vais diviser cet épisode en deux. Et au pire, Nick se pile, ce sera un épisode long, hein.
Snake, have you lost sight of the target? Whenever something moves, it leaves a trail behind. Track and find Naomi's trail.
I'm not like Big Boss. Tracking isn't my strongest suit. When did you get so good at it?
After saving Sonny, I drifted around the globe. In Alaska, a tribal elder taught me some scouting techniques.
Drifted. You never went back to see Rose?
Rose? She doesn't exist. No. Rose and I live in different worlds, different times. Her world has no place for someone like me. My place is here on the battlefield.
Huh.
Listen, Snake. Scouting is based on the principles of hunting. There are two fundamentals: awareness and tracking.
Awareness?
Awareness refers to locating a trail by paying careful attention to your surroundings. Tracking means to follow that trail. Your target's trail could be footprints, a branch they broke along the way, bent grass trampled underfoot. You need to feel for clues using all your senses: sound, smell, touch, the direction of the wind. Watch how the animals move. Listen for unusual bird calls. These are signs that someone may be disrupting the environment nearby.
Ils sont il y a complètement...
You sound like a ninja.
Exactly.
Il y a un décalage
Ninja are
complet
the
entre le
ultimate
son
scouts.
et le codec.
If your enemy is a skilled scout, they'll be doing the same thing.
Enfin bref. Il nous explique en gros que je dois suivre les traces de pas. Mais ce qui est sûr en tout cas, c'est que c'est la fin de cet épisode, voilà, qui est beaucoup trop long. Donc voilà les petits amis, c'est la fin de cet épisode. J'espère que vous l'aurez aimé, hein, parce que moi, oula, pourquoi ça lag, je sais pas, bref. Moi en tout cas, je sais pas comment je vais faire, je sais pas si je vais séparer en deux, si je vais sucer une énorme bite, je sais pas encore. Du coup voilà, dans le doute, je sais pas. Voilà, du coup moi, je vous dis simplement, à bientôt les gens.